Hey everybody, it's Christine with Revive and Pia, and I have your Monday motivation message for you. So I was thinking about grief, and I know traditionally we think about grief as when somebody dies, and of course we're going through that grieving process, and that is traditionally what grief is. But we also talk a lot about in our Power and Aging program is unconventional grief, and that is also when you are going through a sense of loss, right? So if we lose something, we're going to grieve it, whether we've lost our job, maybe we've lost a friendship, and we have to go through that grieving process. Sometimes we tap into things where we don't even realize that we might be holding on to something. Like, for example, when we are younger and we have these goals and these aims, and we thought we were going to become this, and we get to a certain age and we stop and we go, whoa, 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 like what happened to that? I never achieved that, right? And you might be holding on to this sense of failure, that you never actually accomplished this thing. And it might not even be, conscious that or that you're holding on to this. You might be just feeling like, I don't know, there's something that's holding me back, that's maybe limiting me from making another step forward or doing something or trying something, because in your head you're holding on to this, like, I failed. I never made this team that I thought I was going to make. I never got my Oscar by the age of 30. All these things that we wanted to accomplish, and now, it's a thing of the past. And then you have to realize maybe you were never meant to accomplish that. Maybe that wasn't your path. That was just something that you had wanted, and you thought that was the way you were going, and you get to this fork in the road and you went right and you thought you were going to go left, and whoa, like you're on a totally different course. And, there's so much to that, like letting go and releasing what we're holding on to. This, we're putting ourselves through this sense of failure and that we didn't accomplish things, when really, if we reframe it and look at why we went the way we did, what we had up there to go that direction, what we gained from it, what we've learned from it, how our lives have turned out. Like, I think of that film Sliding Doors. If we, got on that one subway at that time, and, or got on this one, our lives could change totally, right? But we've made these choices for a reason. I believe in divine timing. I don't believe in coincidence. I think everything has, happened in a pattern that we have blueprinted. And we have, of course, rights and choices and freedoms within that pattern and that path. But ultimately, we chose that for a reason. And maybe we need to figure out why. Maybe we need to embrace everything that that choice has given us and sit in gratitude, right? As opposed to thinking, what if I had done that? Or, living in regret. I do not believe in regret, because I think, it might pop into your head, I wish I'd done that. And it's something silly maybe, but like a big life choice. No, you did it for a reason. At the time, you made the best choice, right? So you have to show yourself some grace. And the fact that you are, where you are at now, we have learned so much to get to this point, right? So coming back to that whole grief process and thinking about things that we're holding on to and things we didn't achieve, and, you know, eh, this ultimate dreams that we had, growing up, that are not meant to be, or we're meant to have this instead. So let's embrace what we do have. Let's be, living in gratitude for what we have. And if it's something that you really still want to achieve, because I know for me, I don't even want that same goal, right? So why am I holding on to this, like, guilt or anger or, sense of failure, when I don't even want what I originally wanted? But now, if I decide that I do want something, or if you have something that's really, on your heart that you never accomplished, but you actually still want that, why are you not going for it? Really, like, age has nothing to do with it. Circumstance, it may have an effect on it, but you ultimately have the control over your life. You ultimately get to choose every day which step you're going to take. And again, are you going to go to the left or to the right? So maybe if you went off on a path that you wish you hadn't, you know, appreciate why you did, take that into consideration, take the life lessons, but then make the choice from this moment forward to go in the direction that you want to go. And really think about why you want to go there. Is your why big enough? Is it important? Are you emotionally connected to it? If it is important enough, you will get it, right? You will get there. If it's not, and you can let it go, you know, these are the things we're holding on to. And I have to say, this is one of the units we work in, Power and Aging, in our online membership program. And the unconventional grief is just such a powerful topic that it affects so many people, and we don't even realize, because when we hold on to this stuff, it affects different areas of our lives, and we don't realize that, right? We're sort of maybe subconscious about it, and we think, okay, and if we bring it down to this one thing, oh, that's actually affecting why I'm doing this and why I'm not doing this, right? So it's about really diving deep, doing that work, that discovery work and that deep dive, and then deciding what to do. Are we going to hold on to it? Are we going to release that grief? Are we going to reframe it and make it work for us, right? And it's letting it go and making the right choices for yourself from this point forward, right? No regret. So, from my heart to yours, I hope you have an opportunity to dive in deep, see what's holding you back, see what's not working for you, see if it's maybe something that you are grieving and need to let go of. Show yourself some grace. If you want a hand with that, please contact us. We would love to have you come and learn more about our Power and Aging online membership program. We're exactly where we dive into these things. So, take care, everybody, and I hope I'll see you next week.